related
Well, certainly this is a reaction by the government to motions of no confidence that were tabled yesterday by both Fine Gael and Sinn Féin. We believe that this is a matter of standards in public office and indeed of justice, and that the statement delivered by the Minister for Defence on the floor of the Dáil yesterday is a wholly inadequate reply to the very definitely serious matters that have been presented for the Taoiseach and the Minister's attention. We believe that this is a matter for resignation, and if Minister O'D is not prepared to stand down from office based on the untenable situation that he is now in, then it is incumbent on the Taoiseach to immediately stand this Minister down. Minister Willie O'D has been responsible for defaming an election candidate in the course of an election campaign prior to last June's local government elections in Limerick. It is absolutely unacceptable that a serving Minister of Government can present a sworn affidavit to the High Court that has a direct influence and bearing on the decision of that court not to grant an injunction sought by Maurice Quinlivan. Several months passed before Minister O'D found it within himself to go back to the High Court and to retract, to withdraw his affidavit and to issue an apology. It is an unacceptable situation, and it is utterly and absolutely academic what arrangements were entered into between Minister O'D and now Councillor Maurice Quinlivan. The fact of the matter is that Minister O'D, as a serving member of the Cabinet, is entrusted with major responsibility. He has an important portfolio, and yet he is quite happy to present a sworn affidavit that is clearly not founded on the truth. This is a situation that cannot be allowed to continue, and standards in public office demand that this minister be removed forthwith.
Well, I think it's a complete farce that Michael O'Leary and Ryanair are holding the country to ransom over about approximately 300 jobs that should have been saved in the first instance if the government had stepped in to save SR Technics. There were some 830 people in North Dublin employed in very good jobs in SR Technics. It was a viable company, and when it was pulling out, the government simply let it go to the wall. We called on them at the time to intervene to save these jobs. They would have got their investment back within 2 years if through taxation, etc., if they had made the investment in SR Technics and of course maintained a vital industry here in this country. And now of course the squabble that's going on between Coughlin, Taoiseach and O'Leary is just pathetic.
Well, it's quite clear from the bill that's just gone through that the government is now intent on attacking the low-income families, social welfare families, and in particular in cutting the minimum wage. We believe in Sinn Féin that this is morally wrong, and also the fact is that people on those incomes spend every single cent that they make on local economies. We believe that the government is capitulating to IBEC and the ISME, and it's an attack and a violation on workers' rights. Sinn Féin will strongly support people in need, as we always have done, and in particular we will fight the reduction of the minimum wage and fight for low-income families so that they may have a decent standard of living.
There are 85,000 under 25s unemployed in this state. This is the second highest rate of youth unemployment in Western Europe. And cutting youth dole payments is not a solution. Driving down wages or cutting wages is not a solution. Immigration is not a solution. This isn't just about tackling the problem. This is about accessing opportunities and using the opportunities to build a better future for all of us. We can beat youth unemployment. We can create jobs for the young unemployed. And over the next number of weeks, Sinn Féin will be launching our proposals to get young unemployed back to work.